Okay, so I guess go ahead and start at the beginning.
Stu and Laura, we want to welcome you to 50 years of marriage. This is a wonderful occasion for you and your 8 children.
And happy anniversary.
Yeah, we're excited about this coming event in your life and hope that everything turns out just the way your kids have planned it.
Hi, I love you guys. Mom and Dad, we love you.
We love you.
We love you guys so much.
We love you.
We love you.
And I love you, Grandma and Grandpa.
We love you.
I really love you guys. Hello.
I love you guys so much, and thanks for being such good examples to me, such good grandparents.
We love you guys. I love my grandma and grandpa.
When I was a teenager, I had just gotten home from being out with friends, and it was late and the lights were off in the house, and Dad was waiting up for me. And I don't know if I asked him to tell me the story of how he and Mom met, or if he just wanted to tell me about it, but we sat in the living room and he had a twinkle in his eye as he told me about how he and Mom met and just how he fell in love with her and the things that he loved about her. And I just remember sitting in the room and just how special that was, hearing him tell, I got this from Mom, hearing him tell how much he loved Mom and how he fell in love with her. And I'll never forget that.
It all started back in February of 1965.
And you will remember that at that time, Charlene and I had been married for about a year, or half a year, I guess.
4 or 5 months, yeah.
Stuart was dating regularly, but he didn't have anybody in particular, and so he'd come up and spend a lot of time in our house together. And so we were thinking, geez, we need to find somebody to have him more interested in. So
We remember this gorgeous, smart, beautiful blonde from East High named Laura Pendleton.
Stuart and I went to the University of Utah together as well and sang in the a cappella choir. Stuart sang bass, I sang tenor. And Stuart was very interested in Laura, but he couldn't pronounce her last name or didn't know that much about her.
Björndal, was it? He finally found out it was Björndal.
Anyway, when we got him lined up, he remembers how cute she was, and that started things off when we got together.
But he'd already noticed her.
Oh yeah, big time. And so we decided it would be a good matchup with him being handsome and her so beautiful. So we lined you up, and your first date was in February, where, as you remember, we were all poor as church mice, and so we had you up to our house and had dinner together, ate on our card table with 4 chairs, and spent an evening together playing some games and talking, and it was a wonderful experience. And Shara and I looked at each other halfway through the evening and said, boy, this is going real well for them.
And we double dated and had a dance at the University of Utah. And boy, the sparks were flying then.
I think I do remember Stuart being kind of in awe. He dated some cute girls, but none that was as sharp as Laura. She was a real beauty and very refined and just a real sweet girl, and he was pretty taken with her, that's for sure. And yes, he talked to me about it a number of times. I was a member of Delta Phi Kappa at that time,
That's
And,
the
I had-
Returned Missionaries Fraternity.
Yeah, I had pinned my sweetheart prior to our marriage, and so Stewart thought, hey, I'm going to pin my wife. So he got out a safety pin and pinned her, and that was the beginning of the engagement. And we've had
By July, you were married.
Making believe they're true. Oh, give me lips for just a moment, and my imagination will make that moment live. Oh, give me what you alone can give. I'll kiss the pill I dream on.
So many memories, it's hard to pick just one. But Mom, cookies and milk after school when I was a kid, and the fun talks we had.
Just sitting across the counter with her, teaching us how to cook things, you know, whether it's bake cookies or just cook dinner, but just talking about our day at school or work or whatever it was, but having a chance just to have a one-on-one time with her and talk about ourselves with her, and her showing a genuine interest in us and in our lives and what we were doing.
They drove down to North Ogden to spend time with me specifically, and it was just a really great day. And we went to a park and we just talked about anything and everything, and it just really made me so happy that they took time out of their day to come and visit me and just talk to me about what was going on in my life, and it just showed that they really cared about me, and I just really loved that.
One of my favorite memories of Grandma and Grandpa is when they would come to my choir concerts in high school. It would just let me know how loved and supported I was by them.
Hey!
Hi from Tokyo! We're really happy for you, Grandma and Grandpa, and we just want to share a few things with you guys. So our favorite memories of you, well, my favorite memories of you, since Parker's new to our family. Grandma, I loved it when you came and spent the week with us when my parents were in Hawaii. That was really cool because we got to have like more one-on-one time with you, and it was really cool to have that. And Grandpa, my favorite memory of you is your famous magic trick where you make your thumb disappear. Because I always remember when I was a little girl, I could never figure out how you did that. So you guys are awesome.
And I just also like the time that they take to like know what's going on in our lives and stuff. So
my favorite memories of Grandma and Grandpa is when they would always come to my dad's choir concerts when we were little kids, and Grandma would always have these little metal containers of Eclipse mints, and she would share them with all of us, and by the time the concert was over, they'd all be gone. The way you show love for your family is by giving them your time, and both Grandma and Grandpa are really good at this, and they're great examples.
Well, Grandma, one of my favorite memories is she always gives me lots and lots of treasures and things like that.
Oh, fiddly. Oh, binga bonga.
I remember one time she took me to the dinosaur park.
Do you want to say more about that?
No.
Thank you for making family such a high priority. I'm grateful that you make sure that we get together often to celebrate birthdays and just to see each other. I appreciate the heartfelt birthday cards that you write, and also I'm very appreciative of the willingness that you both have to share your testimonies often with the family. That's made a big difference for all of us.
My funniest memories of Grandma and Grandpa is when we were having a family get-together. Grandpa made a really funny face and everyone laughed.
Grandma and Grandpa always know how to have a fun time, and they aren't boring people.
I like how Grandpa's always super funny and just joking, and he's always happy.
He makes me laugh, and he's really funny.
They both just have a really good sense of humor.
The first time that I was there at their house for dinner, much to I think everybody's embarrassment, Grandpa got out the nose whistle and did a nose whistle solo at the end of dinner.
I'll never forget when I called you to ask for your permission to marry Catherine. I said something like this, I think. I wanted to call and see if I could have your daughter's hand in marriage. And there was this huge pause on the other end of the phone. And all of a sudden you said, the first thing was, is that all you want? Is her hand? I didn't know how to respond, and I was mortified, thinking, what just happened there? Anyway, then you started laughing, and I realized that you were joking around with me, but I'll never forget that. I love your light sense of humor and your perspective on the world.
He's also really kind and sweet.
Good job.
I like Grandma and Grandpa because they're awesome. I remember going on walks with Grandma in the mornings, waking up early and sneaking out of the house with her to go on walks, and I like that a lot.
So my favorite memories with Grandma and Grandpa are going on walks with them and reading books with them.
When I first met the family, Stewart called me Sam most of the night. But I also remember being immediately accepted by both of them. I never felt sized up or judged.
And you helped me to see, through the power of the Spirit, that I needed to go on a mission and leave behind things that I'd been holding on to that weren't good. And I will be forever grateful for that.
So Mom and Dad have always kind of been an inspiration to me, to all of us, I think. For me, one thing that sticks out is their constant. They are a constant couple, a constant source of strength for me.
I always knew that no matter what happened, no matter what I did or said, good or bad, I always knew that you loved me. And that has stayed with me more than anything else. Thank you for that.
I learned from Grandma when I was talking on the phone to her. I learned that these really, really big turtles, the big ones, that how many hexagons they have on their shell is how old they are.
What I like most about Grandma and Grandpa is you can really tell that they love the Savior and like they have strong testimonies of Him. Unwavering testimony of the gospel. It shows in every aspect of your life, and you're willing to share that with all of us and also with everyone you come in contact with. And I think it is just reflective of who you are as people.
And I really love the testimonies and what you teach us.
Both of you have such strong testimonies of the gospel, and that has come into my life in so many ways. And I think my testimony and the feeling that I have that I've always known the gospel is true is based on the foundation that both of you built in me from the very beginning.
What is something that Grandma or Grandpa has taught you, or advice they've given you?
That's important to have a strong testimony and know that the church is true.
I distinctly remember the first time I saw Dad cry as he shared his testimony and his feelings for Mom, and that has really stuck with me. But for both of you, it's always been family's the highest priority, and that's something that has and always will stick with me. So thank you.
They're always sharing their testimony through their everyday lives and just by living their lives. And they're just a great example.
That the scriptures are very important in your life and they can guide you.
And something that they have both taught me, and they've taught me a lot of things, but one of the things that I always know that they repeat to me and say to me over and over is to always remember to read your scriptures morning and night, and to just always be consistent with scripture study.
I have such just like a vivid memory in my mind of, especially when I was in high school, I'd come out of my room, go down to the washroom, get clothes, come back up, just back and forth getting ready for school, and just seeing him sitting in his chair with his lamp on, reading the scriptures.
Something you taught me was that the scriptures are really important and you need to read them daily.
I love how Grandma's so nice to us and how she's so in tune with the Spirit and how she loves to make us happy.
Spirit is an important part of life and that it's a part of everything we do.
And what I like about them both is they both have the Spirit with them, and they're really kind people.
So Grandma and Grandpa have had a major influence just in the short time that I've known them. They're two of the most Christ-like people I've ever met. I've never been in their presence without feeling the Spirit, which is incredible if you think about it. And I feel close to the Savior when I'm close to them. And I'm grateful to Grandma and Grandpa and their example of being happy. I think being happy is a choice, and they start their day off with a prayer of saying, today I'm gonna be happy. And I am so grateful for that example among many, many other things, so many that I couldn't name them all.
Something I learned from you guys is that we can always have a happy attitude wherever we are.
And one thing that they taught me through their example is to be humble.
And just how you're both so true to your covenants and true to each other. That's a wonderful example, and it has been for a long time. And I'm so grateful for the love that you have always showed me in our family.
Love how sweet Mom's spirit is and how quick and easy her emotions flow, and her tender heart, and Grandpa's goodness and quiet and strong leadership in the family, and his great example to us.
You should always love others and show them that you love them, because it's important to let other people know that you love them.
And I always grew up knowing what it meant to be a Pendleton, and that Pendletons did things a certain way. We all got good grades, we all went on to college, served missions, married in the temples. I think you guys did a great job of establishing what it meant to be a Pendleton, so I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Was something that I have learned from them, and that is to respond to your children first out of love instead of anger.
I love going to their house because they always make us feel welcome there.
I've always felt an immense amount of love and just openness and welcome. I just feel at home there, and I'm really grateful for that.
They just always are so kind to everybody, and they always try to help us and just see if we're doing okay.
To be kind, nice to me.
One of the many things I love about Grandma and Grandpa Pendleton is that they make everyone feel so special. They make you feel welcome from the moment they see you, and they let you know that they love you.
Coming back here is always coming home.
I like how they're example to me because they have been really nice, and it makes me happy, and
Okay, great. And last question, is there a message you want to share with them today on their anniversary? What's that?
happy anniversary, and thank you for all you've done for us.
You want Dad to take a turn while you think?
One, two, three.
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary.
Happy 50th anniversary!
Happy anniversary. I love you. Thank you for being such a good example.
Just wanted to thank you for the wonderful examples you are of the great parents you were.
Mom and Dad, we love you. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Hope you have fun. Love you.
I love you so much, Mom and Dad. Happy anniversary.
Happy 50th.
Well, I just want to say thank you for raising our kids good, because I got a great life out of it, so thanks a lot.
Yeah, we're really grateful for you, and you guys have had a huge impact on our lives, and my testimony especially, you've had a huge impact on that as well.
Happy anniversary, and thanks for being a good example to me.
We love you. Happy anniversary.
We love you.
Love you.
Happy anniversary.
Congratulations.
I love you. Happy 50th anniversary.
Mom and Dad, I love you. I am so grateful for all that you've done for me. I'm so grateful to be your daughter. I am grateful for your example, for your love for me and for my husband and for my children and for the great grandparents that you are to them. We love spending time with you, and I just want to say congratulations. I love you.
I just hope you have a happy anniversary and many happy, healthy years to come, and just love you a lot.
Happy anniversary, I love you. I hope you have a happy anniversary.
Love you guys very much, and proud to be part of your 50th wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Grandma and Grandpa Pendleton.
Happy anniversary. Thanks for being such a great example to all of us.
Happy anniversary!
What would you like to tell Grandma and Grandpa for their anniversary?
I'd like to tell them that I love them so much. They're very nice. Happy anniversary, Grandma and Grandpa.
Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandpa. We love you. Oh, there we go.
Another 50 years.
We love you.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Grandma and Grandpa. I love you.
Happy anniversary, and I love you.
Happy anniversary, Grandma and Grandpa.
And I feel like I am the luckiest girl in the world to have such wonderful parents who taught me all the important things, who showed me a great example of loving each other and growing closer together in marriage. And this is such an accomplishment, 50 years, and I am so happy for you, Mom and Dad. I love you both so much. Happy anniversary.
We appreciate you for your example and for your desire for each one of us to be happy regardless of what that means.
And happy 50th anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, and thanks for all the things you do for us. Thanks for being so kind and nice to us, and happy anniversary.
Thank you very much, and happy anniversary. I love you.
We just love you both. Thanks for being so good to our kids and just being such great role models to us. We love everything about you. Happy anniversary. We think the world of you. We love you.
And here's to many more years of good health and great times together. And we do want you to know that we love you and we wish the very best for you and your family. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary to you both.
That's great.
Period, exclamation.
True love will never fade. 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 I wonder if there's no forever, no walking hand in hand down a yellow brick road to Never Never Land. These days I get to where I'm going, make it there eventually, follow the trail of breadcrumbs to where I'm meant to be, to where I'm meant to be. I don't know what brought you to me, that was up to you. There's so many come to see me who want their own tattoo. I fixed a needle in a holder, laid my hand upon your spine, and there upon your shoulder I drew the picture as your sign. When I think about us, I see the picture that we made, the picture to remind us true love will never fade. 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 when I think of you. Any which way we're all shuffling forward in the queue. They like to move my operation, they like to get me off the beat. And I dream I'm on a steamer pulling out of heat. When I think about us, I see the picture that we made, a picture to remind us true love will never fade. 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 True love will never fade.